So we know, well, I say we know, we're kind of like 70% sure that Hitsugaya is upon us in terms of being the next summonable SSR. Now, the thing about Hitsugaya is even before we knew that he was going to be the next summonable SSR, right? We know that he wasn't going to be like a day one character such as like these. We knew that after the game releases, give it a couple of months or weeks or so, and then he's going to be making his way in as the next summonable SSR. That's kind of like the timeline, and it seems that's what they're keeping it with. Now, the one character that we are now officially missing from the day one launch is KENPACHI. When the game initially was coming out during its alpha phase and whatnot, KENPACHI was in the midst of with all of these characters. So it looked to be, oh, okay, KENPACHI is going to be a day one character with everyone else, and then Hitsugaya will then follow along when the next technically speaking, when the next official first update happens, of course. Now, KENPACHI's gone. It seems that they are cooking a storm with that man. God knows what's going to be happening with him. But the big old question is going to be now is, obviously, what is he doing? But more importantly, what team is he playing for? Because, of course, we know that Hitsugaya is going to be coming in and pretty much hard carrying the blue typing, because blue typing right now is just dead in the waters compared to every other typing. Let's just kind of call it how it is. So is he going to come in and help the blue typing even more? Like, what's the playing field with KENPACHI releasing? Who are we actually going to be getting, or who's going to be getting more raw power, should I say? Because if I can remember correctly, when we last saw KENPACHI, I think he was red typing. Okay, so here we've got KENPACHI's full kit. So I'm just going to briefly go over it so we can get like a good idea. So when it comes to one of his passives, Surging Resolve. So this is exactly like, well, yeah, no, I wouldn't say it's exactly like Ichigo's Holification, but somewhat similar. Basically, when you activate the ultimate, KENPACHI releases. So, okay, let me just read through. After KENPACHI releases his ultimate skill, he enters Battle Demon status. So it's kind of like Ichigo going into his Holification state. He can continuously gain Resolve over time. During this time, releasing skills also grants a certain amount of Resolve. When Resolve reaches 100, the ultimate skill button will be activated again. Tap it to release the ultimate finishing move, Kendo of the End. So again, in a similar way of Ichigo, it's just with Ichigo, he has his Getsuga Tensho already at the ready, so you can actually just drop it. But it seems that with KENPACHI back when they built him, you had to build up to it. I still think this is pretty feasible, unless they just want to make it available ASAP. That's also fine, just kind of keep it how Ichigo is. But either way, once we're in that demon form, I'm pretty sure we're all going to be making the most of it and just spamming away. So there's that. And then what's the second passive? KENPACHI gains the ability to resist interruption. I was literally about to say, please give him like some form of super armor. This is what I'm talking about. KENPACHI gains the ability to resist interruptions consistently, and it will be removed when he takes damage that exceeds 5% of his current health. When KENPACHI is in demon status, the maximum damage this skill can withstand is increased of 1020 of his current health. Oh, okay. So now it comes into him having some form of super armor through the amount of damage that he can take. Okay, yeah. So I'm hoping that they keep this on, because I need him to just kind of take the hit. To be fair, that's kind of staying true to the lore too, right? Just kind of taking the hit and getting more. I mean, well, if they want to add on to say that he gets a little bit more stronger as he's taking the hit, I mean, I'll be all for that. So that's kind of where the passives were looking. I mean, I'm completely fine with that, to be honest. If they want to keep that as is, I'm cool with that. So normal attack, KENPACHI recklessly slashes the enemies in front of him, dealing up to 6 rounds of 390%. I believe when I typed all this up, this was at level 1 too. After each evasion, immediately tap the normal attack button to make KENPACHI leap and rush the enemy, dealing 52% damage. This attack consumes 200 evasion. Wait, what? This attack consumes 200 evasion energy. This attack is considered a normal attack. What the hell? Okay, well, first thing first, that's a branch attack. Secondly, that consumes evasion energy? Oh, hell no. Okay, yeah, they need to rehold that, because I don't want my evasion energy going away. What on God's green earth is that? Alright. Looking at the skills, Boiling Murder Spirit. Okay. Hold the skill button and Kenpachi will enter the charge phase, continuously gaining ultimate skill energy while reducing the damage he takes. The damage reduced effect will gradually increase during the charge phase and reach a maximum of 90% damage reduction after 2 seconds. After releasing the button, Kenpachi will transform his accumulated new power into Sword Beam and Slash. Ooh, okay. So, I mean, I love the fact that we get some form of well, that is a pretty big, hefty damage reduction too, so yeah, I can't go wrong with that. What is this? Malicious Blade Rip. When Kenpachi is in battle demon status, ultimate form, hold the skill button to continuously swing his Zanbakuto forward, dealing a total of 769% charged damage. During this time, Kenpachi gains 1 stack of Frenzy and a certain amount of Resolve energy. A certain amount of Resolve every time he takes damage. Ah, okay, well there's that little bit of bonus of taking hits. When Frenzy accumulates to 5 stack, tap the normal button to immediately release a Sword Beam with fully charged damage. Okay, oh, I'll take the extra damage. And again, really a big fan of how we can resolve what we're getting here. Okay, Sharp Blade Point Pursuit. What's this? Every time a skill or a Forgetsu block is released, the normal attack button will be briefly activated. Tap it and Kenpachi will immediately perform a follow-up attack, dealing 319% charge damage to the enemy. The Sharp Blade Pursuit can be released twice in a row, and it is considered a skill. Ooh, okay, that is actually pretty nice to have. Oh wait, I just realized that actually would not be bad of the recollection card we can get from Battle Pass when it comes to the next skill attack that we dropped that gets the extra, was it 65%? So that might be pretty solid. I kind of like that. Okay, so the skills themselves are very kind of staying on the enemy type. So we kind of, I kind of like that. Oh, here we go. So these are the two ult skills. So total release is the first one. Kenpachi removes his eye patch that absorbs his Ryatsu to fully enjoy the pleasure of the battle and release all his immense Ryatsu. Kenpachi swings his blade with determined, dealing 400% damage. That's level 1, and transform it into a battle demon. While also gaining the immortal status that resists interruptions. Trigger status, Kenpachi gains continuous ability to resist interruptions. And then Kendo of the End. After Kenpachi enters the battle demon status, he can continuously gain resolve over time. The ultimate skill burn will be activated again. Tapping this will cause Kenpachi to hold his sword with both arms. It's kind of like an Excalibur type of look. Using the Kendo posture to fully release all the accumulated soul in one final slash. 534%, that's level 1, and this attack does not consume ultimate skill energy. Well, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, that's nice, that's cool then. So that is pretty much what we're looking at right here in terms of his ultimate. Is that it? Forgetsu block, we already, okay, that's nothing too crazy. Immortal, each time the ultimate skill wait, these are the dupes now. Oh, nice, I even took down the dupes. Nice one, Shiny. So let's kind of see where his dupes were at. Each time the ultimate skill total release is released, okay, immediately gain 20 initial resolve. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. For every 10 points of resolve obtained, Kenpachi can permanently increase all damage dealt by 1% up to 20%. Oh my god. Okay, each time Kenpachi hits an enemy in a super armor state, oh, when he's got immortal then, he gains 1 stack of War Hungry state, and each stack of War Hungry increases all damage dealt by Kenpachi by 1%. This effect can be stacked up to 5 stack. Wow. That's his third. See, this is what I'm saying. Just seeing where his, I guess, the foundation built for this man to where it was at, he's going to be an absolute demon for his rehaul release. I can't wait. 6th dupe, all damage dealt by the ultimate skill is increased by 40. What? 40%, among which the damage of Kendo of the End is increased by 50% when hitting enemies with less than... Okay, so we have to drop their health by 50%, which isn't a bad thing. Easily doable, because of course Kenpachi, once it's in that demon status, then yeah, he would just go freaking crazy, right? Okay, oh, because this is the old build, this will be the 3rd dupe. So this would be the 1st dupe. That's crazy. This would be the 3rd dupe. Oh, did I not get the... Oh, there we go. I was about to say, where's the 6th? So yeah, it's crazy to think that back when we last played it, that this was a thing. That's crazy. But no, this would be the 6th dupe or the 5th dupe. Yeah, 6th. So the damage dealt by... No, this will be the 5th dupe. My bad. The damage dealt by Skill Boiling Murderous Spirit is increased by 60%, and after using the normal attacks, will cause an additional 50% Zangeki damage lasting for 8 seconds. Jesus, this man is an absolute monster. So that is basically where we last left off with KENPACHI. So obviously, it's fair to say that with him kind of getting an overhaul, a bit of a rekit done, that him having his own banner, his own event, of course, be next up potentially after Hitsugaya. Who knows? This is going to be one crazy character. You know, again, we've seen how Ichigo is in his holification state. The best DPS right now, especially once that holification kicks in, you can literally just nuke your way to victory when it comes to just kind of hard pushing content. So I am expecting great things for this KENPACHI. So yeah, definitely going to be a fan favorite. And oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah, KENPACHI definitely is going to be a crazy unit for people to pull for. This man is going to be doing some insane damage. The damage we're seeing right now is crazy, but I feel like KENPACHI, once that eye patch is lifted, it's a GG. It's a wrap.